Hi, it's Bijan here. No response is a response. In this video, we look in detail about this phrase and dissect different situations and how to look at this if you don't get a response and how to deal with it as well. So make sure you stick to the end. If you're new to this channel, please smash the subscribe button, give me an early thumbs up. This really helps my channel to grow. And check out my coupon code to get a huge discount on my personal transformational course. So check it out in the description below. Thanks a lot. Let's go right into it. No response is a response. So there are a lot of situations where the best thing you can do is just be silent. Just don't participate in any further conversation. For example, if violence is involved, if kind of someone approaches you and tries to be violent, usually it's best not to respond, not to argue with a person like this. So just usually be quiet. Also in school or wherever, when it's around bullying, sometimes it can be better for the moment to be quiet and say nothing. Or if you, sometimes when it's about politics or topics where it can get if you feel like the other person has another mindset like you or another perspective on things, then sometimes it can be better to just say nothing, and this is then the most powerful answer you can get. There are also other situations why people say nothing, and a few reasons for this can be the background. So if it's about text, it can be they're just too busy. Sometimes people are just afraid of saying no. They are not comfortable with maybe telling you they don't have time. So that's maybe the reason you don't get a response. Sometimes in direct conversation, people need more time to, maybe they're kind of emotionally involved with a topic and they're kind of not clear in their head, so they can't think about a proper response. So maybe people just need more time. Another reason can be this, just the lack of interest in you. They don't want to talk to you. Maybe you bothering them. Then maybe it's better to back off and don't do anything about it. Some people don't know what to say. Some people don't like the topic, so they don't engage in it. Some people are, if you talk about a group setting, some people are in general more like introvert and prefer to listen to a conversation rather than to interrupt or to engage. So you have to see what context we're speaking about. Is it about texting? Is it about talking? Is it about conversation? Is it in a relationship? Is it with friends? So there can be tons of reasons why you don't get a response. Often what I see also with my coaching clients is that we interpret usually the worst thing. So we think, oh my God, I screwed something up. The other person's not reacting. Maybe the person is mad about me and there's things going on. And then out of a sudden it turned out, well, the person was just busy and you got maybe an answer a day later or something. So my first advice is stay calm, stay cool. Often it's not the worst thing you usually imagine. So our brain tends to go always to the worst case, to the negative scenario. But often it happens that it's just something normal, natural that comes in our ways, and especially in our busy lives these days. So don't expect the worst. If you waited long enough, so long enough when it's about texting, can be a couple of days. If it's about, I don't know, you want to make a date with someone, or you want to set a date for a meeting with friends or something, give them time. And if you gave them enough time, then you can be direct. You can say, oh, does this conversation maybe made you uncomfortable, or do you need maybe more time to answer my question? I asked you this and this. Are you still interested in me, and are you interested in answering me on this? So you can ask different kind of question these ways to confront the person, but not be too rude or too direct. You can also change the style of communication. So if it was around text, you can call them after a couple of days. If you don't get a response, call them, or even meet them in person to have a conversation face to face. What can also helpful is if you are in a situation where you tried it several times and you don't get a response, it's sometimes better to step back. So don't put too much pressure on the other person. This usually leads more to that the person withdraws even more. So yeah, the best thing here is, even if it's sometimes hard, it's like always, if you're too needy, if you're too much on it and too much texting and always reaching out for contact, then maybe the other side is just annoyed, and maybe it needs you to step back and to focus on something totally else, forget this thing, and eventually then the other person will come back to you. If it's last thing I would want to add in relationships, so sometimes when we have arguments, or sometimes when arguments start to arise, and especially when one person feels attacked, then it's often a coping mechanism for people to kind of shut down and don't answer. So usually it's here not helpful at all to also here to dig and tell me, and this mindset in which the person is in then is not really clear, and the person can't think of clearly about what to address and what to think, because usually there is so much emotion involved that it's not possible right now to give you a clear answer. Please don't let the fight escalate at this point. Try to show your partner some compassion, and you can use sentences like, "Oh, I see you actually, it must be overwhelming for you. I see you can't answer right now. Okay, I will give you some time. Maybe you want to answer later. Just come back to me whenever you feel like it is the right time." So try to de-escalate here. It is easy to get also triggered because you don't get an answer and then start this huge fight, but that's usually not helpful at all. So try to de-escalate, try to show understanding and compassion to the other side. You usually kind of see it if another person gets in this emotional state, in this triggered state. You kind of, maybe you get red skin, you see the other person is irritated, not itself anymore maybe. Show compassion, and this usually helps getting the wave down, and then you can have this healthy communication usually afterwards. I hope this helped you, this video. I tried to put into it all the different situations where no responses can happen and what you can do about it. Please make sure to subscribe to my channel, give me a thumbs up, and check out my coupon code for my personal development course. It really changed a lot of lives, and it can change yours. Check it out. Thank you so much. See you in my next video. Bye-bye.